Now, the first thing that might not even allow you to get into a community is your bio. Now, I don't know if I should be even making these videos because it's kind of helping the spammers and the bots, but I've gone through like hundreds of spammers and bots that I didn't approve, I didn't allow into my community, and these are the main things that I look at. I, of course, go into the bio. First thing I look at is the communities they're in, if they are in any communities. Now, I have my communities hidden about that in another video, but I usually look at the communities they have, if they are free, if they're in any paid communities. Now, if you're new to Skool, you're not going to be in any communities, and that's fine. If you have your own community, well, then most of the time I will let you in. But this is not actually the most important thing. The most important thing is I look at the photo here. If it looks like it's AI generated, that's a red flag. If I have a person that is looking like this somewhere into the void, then that's a no-go. If this is the circle, right, and if their face is cut in a weird way, that is a red flag. If they're not even, if I can't see their face because their profile is like this or something like that, it's a red flag. Okay, I want to see their face, and I want to be able to, because that allows me to quickly understand whether they are real or not. Okay, then of course the name. If you have a real name that I could Google and find you on another social media platform, well, guess what? You're a real person usually. If you have your profile links over here, okay, your other social media profile links, it just means to me that, hey, this person is kind of serious about Skool. Now, this video will be outdated in about 2 years, or when there's even more people on Skool, it will be a little different. But today, that's what I look for. I look at these social media and I click them. And while I'm at this, click the social links in your profile yourself. You wouldn't believe how often I found that something is broken. You know, that there's a www added that doesn't work with your website, or there's a typo, or you have an outdated YouTube channel. You know, you forgot that you changed the name and it's broken, things like that. Check that out. Then I look at the, the communities the member is in again, and I try to see if they have commented anywhere else and if they have taken part in another community, or if they're just like a grifter, that they jump into community, spam their things, pitch their things, and they're out again. I don't want that. So that's what I look at. If they have the, what is it called, Mayor Bridges thing here, that's a green flag, because it means to me that they took some time and energy to put this in. Now, of course, once the bots get better, they're going to probably do this too. If you have your country and it aligns with the country that you're actually writing from, because I can see that when you're trying to get approval to join my community, that's a better thing. If your email aligns with your name, that's a good thing too. So that's it. I think main thing for me is a real profile picture. And if you're a community owner, now sure, there are channels that are called, faceless channels and things like that. And I understand that you don't want to have your picture. But in most cases, I think if you want to create a serious community, you want to show your face. And I think that's, here. A pitch is better. A pitch is okay for me if you have your pitch in here like I do. But if you give your phone number, I mean, I know you wouldn't do that, but your email, your phone number, then that is a red flag. If you have like, hi, I'm new, that's like 3 red flags. Or, I'm just a beginner in your bio, things like that. Usually spammers do that. And if it's not grammatically correct, you can put in, even if English is not your first language, just use ChatGPT and make it grammatically correct. That's the first step, but that is not actually the most important step, I think. That's the step you need to take to get into a community you want to get into and have a higher probability to get approved. It's easier to talk in a community when you have your face and you have these things, because again, people assume that you're a human being and not a bot, even within the community. And as a community owner, same thing. People will just treat you more seriously, and things add up, right? Later, when community owners complain about, oh, I'm not getting an engagement, I'm not getting enough members, I'm not getting this or that. Well, the first thing is, for me, change your profile picture because you have, some random image or something. Give your a real name, right? Like someone complains that, like, I've seen this before. Like, they put the name of their company in their profile, and it's like, you know, RJ Solutions. I'm making this up. RJ Solutions, and they're like, oh, people are not engaging with me. Well, because they're engaging with it. It's like talking with a company. A community is for, talking with humans. But if you have your company name, then that's going to be a lot harder to do. It's not impossible, but if all these things start adding up, well, then it starts to be really hard. It gets hard to do what you want to do, to engage people, get people in your community, upsell them, or whatever. So that's that. In the next video, I'll tell you how to be a good member in a community, right? How to be a valuable member, let's call it that. And I'll share with you the hidden, what is it called? The hidden money or value, transactional transfer, whatever, okay? There's a hidden type of currency, that's what I wanted to say. Important currency in Skool that I'll share with you in the next video or the next one, we'll see. If you're new to Skool, if you haven't created a new community, but you want to do so, join my community, use the link in the description. It will give you 14 days of a free trial, and I'll give you some other goodies for that. 2, just let me know that you joined using my link, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.